What's up, guys? Welcome to my YouTube channel. If you don't know, it's Quest of Don, but everybody just go me Quest. Today we're gonna do get to know me / story time / fixing a couple tattoos that I did on myself. And if y'all didn't know, I can't draw, so some of these tattoos are just it just need fixing. So yeah, add me on Snap, Instagram, and Twitter, because I don't really fuck with Facebook. Facebook, I only go up there to watch videos, literally. But yeah, let's get right into it. All right, so first thing we're gonna do is get everything ready. I'm gonna show y'all what I got. So I got, you know what? Let's do it like this. Boom. Dragonhawk. Yeah, since 2001. Boom. It didn't come with all the stuff that's in here, to be honest with you. I had to buy this stuff separately. It wasn't that pricey to me. But I got different types of cups for like the ink. That was large. This is large. This is small, medium, and these are to hold the little cup so it won't spill. But my clumsy self still be spilling shit. All right. We got needles. These are the red ones are to like shade in. I only got one blue one left because my little brother came over and did his first tattoo on himself. That's the only tattoo he got on himself, and he used all of my freaking, like, these are for the lining, and he used most of it. So thank God I don't really need this. I only need it for, like, you want to eventually see. And I got different colors. I even got like paper, stencil paper. Got the stencil paper, but I haven't used it because I don't have like the products to put it, like, stamp it on my skin and stuff like that. So I'm still trying to get all that. Not trying, just just trying to. I freaking can't pronounce it right now, but I just don't feel like buying it for some odd reason. But I got, this is to step on. Boom, boom, boom. I unplugged it by accident. No, I didn't. It wasn't by accident. I did it on purpose because I was about to show you the whole thing. But literally, this is how I act on the regular. And then this is the part, you could change how fast I guess you want it to go. And here's this. This is where the needle goes in. So let's plug this into here. And then you'll see. Oh, you hear it? It sounds like a vibrator. Sorry for the kids that's watching this, but it does sound like one. All right, let's take this. Let's see if I can build. Oh, I could put it down more. Okay, but let's push this back so y'all can see me also. You feel me? This shit gonna be ghetto. That's all right. Y'all gonna actually see this stuff. Because I'm not really trying to do all that editing tonight. Like, I just want to post it. So, let's do this. So, when y'all do this, make sure y'all, like, make sure it's in and click. Like, make sure it, like, does a click. Because if you press on it, sometimes it will come out. It will pop out. But this, I got it in there, right? Like, let me see if I can show y'all. See? You see that? I'm going to do that one more time. You see how it's not all the way pushed in? Then when I push it, it comes out. Make sure that's clicked in. So when you press it, it's good. Then I'm gonna get one of these, and I'm gonna get a medium cup today because I'm not just, that's large right there. I gotta fix 3 tattoos. Not really fix 3, it's mostly just 2, but I'm gonna fix the other one and put a little bit, try to go a little darker. I'm gonna try, but them shit be hurting. And I ain't gonna lie, I be doing it dry too. Like, I don't always add like Vaseline and stuff on it until after it's completely done, because sometimes the ink won't get in your finger or wherever you tattooing, and it don't go all the way. It don't go in. I think this is black because the freaking color is not even up here no more. Because I have a blue that's like really close to that color. Like, it's a couple of dark colors that's really close to it. Okay, I think it's this one because this one got less in it. So this is how it's looking. Hold on. All right, so this is how it's looking. Put it in here. Boom. All right, I'm gonna just put that much because probably like more drops. All right, like that. And then I wipe it off because I don't want it on everything. They always say wear gloves, but forget it. Like, and plus I gotta get my nails done anyway because 2 of my nails are going, so I really don't care. And I always have like something under, like I'm gonna just grab my journal, and I always have it under my ink because I'm really clumsy, like really clumsy. And I'm on top of my bed. If y'all ain't noticed, like I'm on my bed doing this. I always do my tattoos on my bed. Don't do that. Don't be as stupid as me. I do stupid shit. I risk it all. I don't care. Like, what else? Let's rip some napkins so we could get prepared. Make sure you always buy the green soap for tattoos, and buy this bottle. This is the bottle I always see them with. Every time I get tattoos, no matter who it's from, they always use these type of bottles. Excuse me. So I just grabbed the same shit. Why not? I'm gonna just rip a couple pieces because I don't be using that many napkins. Like I really don't. So we just gonna get to know me a little bit. That's it. All right, so let's move that up a little bit. I'm not trying to do a lot of editing. The 3 tattoos that we fixing is on my middle finger. You see, if you don't notice, that heart is like halfway gone, and then the S on my finger is for my mom initial. I gotta make that a little darker. And then this one just so freaking ugly. Like, I really gotta fix that, like really badly. So first I'm gonna do it, I'm gonna just like, I always get a pen. That's how I do it. Ever since I started tattooing, I use a pen so I could, you know, fix it. So if you don't know, I'm from Connecticut. I'm not telling you which part because it doesn't matter. Connecticut, you feel me? It's fucking Connecticut. And then I'm 22 years old. I'm a Sagittarius. My birthday is November 30th. Born in 2000. Yeah, 2000 baby. What else? But the story that we getting into is like my life. I'm gonna say like the first, basically until I turned 18. Boom. How I lost my mom. I lost her at 14, and we gonna basically try to make it. I'm probably gonna like get into the stories. I don't know. We just gonna figure out how we gonna tell the story. You feel me? Lost my mom at 14, and the year of when I basically got out of, can't really say got out of fucking foster care because I got out of foster care at 21. You know, I had to make sure they pay for my stuff. We gonna get into that though. But yeah, so we're gonna say like start from basically the beginning of February of 2015. That's the year she passed away. So how I'm gonna do this? So first thing I'm gonna try to like fix this heart with this pen. But well, my mom died when I was 14. Yes, she did. Beautiful soul, rest, God bless her soul, for real. That's my baby. I miss her. I'm not even gonna lie. I miss her cooking and all that. I feel like I had to grow up mad quick when she passed. Like, so the night she like, all right, so February, she had my little sister in 2014 in December. No, November of 2014. And the hospital gave her wrong medicine. My mom had high blood pressure. And she was taken, however, one day I told her, like, her eyes wasn't the same color. And she thought I was lying until a couple days later, she ended up in the hospital fighting for her life. Not really fighting for her life, but, like, she had to have, like, go down a little surgery or whatever. And then came home a couple days later, her eyes was like she wasn't herself. Ambulance was in the house. I woke up to ambulance in my house, fire department people, all that stuff. You feel me? Yeah, that's how I woke up. My sister woke me up. It was like, Kwesi, you need bras? Like, who asks questions like that? Literally, I'm sleeping, and you waking me up to ask me if I need bras? Like, yeah, I had boobs, but I didn't need bras, you know? Really, you know, what type of questions is that? So I went downstairs, and the whole fire department stuff was in the crib trying to get my mom out. My mom was fighting them. Yeah, her eyes wasn't open, but she was cussing them out. She was like, get the fuck off me. I'm like, what the fuck is going on? I'm sitting on the couch. I'm confused. So they took her to the hospital. We was in and out seeing her throughout the time. My mom passed a day after my little sister's birthday, which on the 19th. If you don't know what February 19th is, just remember, Pop Smoke died on the same day. R.I.P. to him too, for real. It's just that she died way before him. What else? Well, I went to go see her like once or twice. I was still trying to be in school. I didn't really want to deal with all that, you feel me? I'm 14, so it's like I'm trying to keep my mind off of it all. And then after she died, I was still trying to be in school because I didn't want to, like, fail. I ain't gonna lie, I don't know how I graduated. I really don't, because my grades was horrible. I feel like they did that because they felt sorry for me, and I hated it. Like, I graduated with, like, fucking 60s. Like, I didn't get how I graduated. Like, my brain was not there. But I was trying my hardest to make sure I was good, you know, with my grades. I wasn't trying to be no failure or nothing. But, yeah, let's pause this real quick. Before I say anything else, this is what happened from my point, not everybody else, because I got a lot of siblings and stuff like that. You feel me? My mom had 12 kids before she passed. Yes, she had a crew, for real. You know, you know. If you seen us right behind her. We was always with my mom. But back to the story. After she passed, we had to hurry up and get everything out the house, like everything. So we basically split it in between the people that was the closest to my mom. Some of the shoes that's back there was actually hers. No, they not in right there. They're actually in my closet. I just don't wear them because they're memories. But them KDs, them orange KDs, definitely was hers. I think that's the only pair of shoes that's over there that was hers. The rest of them I brought, literally. But yeah, the night that it all was broken down to us, we was at my cousin's house. And damn, I can't even fucking do no tattoo and do this. But I'm gonna tell you the story. So we was at my cousin's house, and she was in the hospital still. And my sister called us all into my cousin's room and was like, oh, she's not here anymore. When I tell you I broke down, and I ran out the house. Like, I couldn't even be around them. Like, they all crying and hugging and shit. Me, I'm like, damn, like, yes, I'm the 5th oldest that she had, but my nigga, I'm about to graduate. I'm about to have no parents there because my dad was locked up at the time. My mom is gone now. So I was like, all right, everybody, they like my sister tried to get me to stay in the house. I didn't want to be in the house. Mind you, February is winter time. It's cold. I didn't have a coat on. So I went and walked around for like a good 30 minutes at dark. It was dark time. My mom died around like 9 at nighttime. So yeah. And hold on. I'm not crying. It's just like I can't concentrate. I can't double task for shit sometimes. But yeah. I took like a couple days off of school, then I went back because I didn't want to be around that. Like, you want me to sit here and cry every day? I don't have no more tears. Shit, no more tears. Crying out fucking dirt. Like it's not funny, but like, what else is it coming out? Nothing. I barely move. Like, you feel me? And we were still living in my mom's crib, like in the crib that she didn't die there. She died in the hospital, but we were still staying there. You feel me? So we had to make sure all that stuff got out the crib before the end of the month. And you know, the end of the month was really soon. And then DCF and shit got involved. At first, I stayed with my cousin. Then I went to my cousin from my mom's side. I went to the cousin on my mom's side. Then I went to my cousin on my dad's side. I'm going to tell you, we going to break into these stories. Because I went to like 6 foster homes, bro. Like 6. And like from the age 14 to 18. Literally. Crazy. Like, I might have to do a couple parts to this story. Because I don't want this story to be too long. Like, I'm going to tell you like what happened in each foster home. Probably in a different, you know, a different part of the video. But so first I moved in with no, after we like, while we was trying to get everything out the crib or whatever, because mind you, most of my mom's kids was all in the same shoe size, so that was difficult. I'm not gonna lie. My mom wore a size 3. I wear that size now. I was wearing that size then. Like, you feel me? It was like 4 of us that wore that same size. So we all basically split it up. To this day, only probably 2 of us wear that size now. To this day. And that's me and one of my sisters. The rest of them been past it. Or the youngest 2 didn't even get to that size yet. Their feet is really small. Excuse me. My mom was like, I swear, like it's like when she died, it was like she was the centerpiece of a sunflower. And once that centerpiece died, the petals just blew away. I swear to God. That's how it definitely was with my family, because my mom kept the family together completely. And I always say that, like, if my mom was here, none of this shit was be going on with my family. Like, my family is kind of broken up. So, yeah, like, that's cute. Okay, that's a cute heart. Yo, this heart look type better like that. Maybe I had to fuck up just to get it right. But, yeah, I ran out the house, took a walk, and then they had to figure out how to transfer me to a different school. They couldn't find none of my birth stuff for some odd reason, like birth certificate, my social. They couldn't find it. So they had to get a new one for me. Not a new one, but they had to get it, like, make it again, like get a copy of it, basically. And so they did that so they could transfer me to the new school, because I wasn't in that school no more. I couldn't go to that other school, because how the hell was I getting there if I wasn't in that district? You feel me? So they did that or whatever. DCF most definitely got involved, because they was like, that's 12 kids, bro. Where all these kids going? Not 12. Not everybody was like underage. I could say it was like 10 underage, under 18. You feel me? It was like 10 of us underage. So, yeah, we all got kind of like split it up. At first, it wasn't all of us, because if you think about it, like, we all wasn't trying to go in. Like, me and above basically had to, like, we had a say so where we wanted to go. Like, if we wanted to go out of town and shit like that. But the younger ones, that's the ones we was really worried about, because, you know, I'm gonna tell you a different story about that later, like in a different story, because I got stories for days about my life. Like, that's how you get to know me, because if I just tell you a story about something so little, you're not gonna really get to know me. So we was really worried about the younger ones because they didn't have a say so. You have to be like 13 or 14 to have a say so where you want to go. And then you gotta make sure that their background is clean, their house is up to par, all that extraness. So it's like, if they have a background, hit any type of crazy background, even if you just went to jail for like, let me think of something. Only if you went to jail for like, oh, I stole a bag of chips out of the store. You cannot get no DCF kids. You cannot at all. So, we went to my mom's side of the family first, because they didn't really want, like, my mom kids really separated, which is understandable, because, you know, it's a lot of us. So, me and two of my siblings went to my cousin's house on my mom's side. And then, I don't know why I'm trying to start with this one, knowing that one needs shading. But I could do that. I could just take this off because I ain't used it yet. So, yeah, we went to my cousin's house on my mom's side. And it was good for a while. Like, it's just that they still didn't want us to be splitted up. I got kicked out because of my sister did something stupid. One of them did something stupid. And just because I was with her that night, I got kicked out too. I didn't even do nothing. So, Dad made us go. I was there for probably like a month, or not even. I was there for like a month. What else? So after DCF got us from out that house, we went to my dad's side of the family. My cousin on the dad's side of the family. I was there for, I'm gonna say like a couple months. Left out of there around the summer before I, after I graduated, it just went downhill, literally downhill with them. So, I lived with them for like a good, hold on, because this is mad tangled. Like, what in my brain told me, oh, let me just throw this around? Like, all right, so, yeah, I was living with them until I graduated 8th grade. They didn't like that I was getting, like, so much attention from these teachers. But I've told them, like, if you're not going to buy it, these teachers will, because they feel so bad for me. It's not like I needed it. It's not like I really wanted to go. I really didn't care about the field trips and all that stuff. I was going through this dark phase to the point I was just wearing a whole bunch of dark colors. Black, gray. I was dressed like a boy. Like, completely. Pants was saggy as hell. You would thought it was a dyke. You thought it was only like a coochie. I didn't even lose my virginity. I didn't know what the fuck I like. I mean, I didn't know what I like. I just didn't come out the closet until I was 19. But I was trying to, like, always hide what I was going through. I didn't like people, oh my God, you lost your mom. I don't want to hear all that. That's annoying. Because then y'all always tell you, like, they always ask, oh, how? This and that. I hate that. Like, stop being like that. Not everybody want to tell that. That's annoying. Not everybody's comfortable telling that story. You feel me? So yeah, I went to another school. Alright, so this is how I'm gonna tell it. If you know me, I'm from Connecticut. I went to Wallace. My mom passed when I was in Wallace. But the cool thing about this, right? When there was graduation time, they had me in both yearbooks. Nah, for real, I was in both yearbooks. Wallace and Northern. Let's get it. I was hyped as fuck when what? You couldn't tell me nothing. But, yeah. I went to Northern. That's how I met a lot of people, not even gonna lie. Because Wallace had a whole bunch of whack motherfuckers. I hated a lot of motherfuckers. Not even gonna lie. Northern, they had some cool people, like, but most of them was fake. fake as fuck. So, like, I'm saying, like, they fake and shit, but, like, damn, if I take that off, I might have to, I'm trying to think, like, should I outline it first or just shade it all in? Like, because I'm gonna have to reuse this because I ain't got no more. Unless I just do only one tattoo. I mean, we could just do one tattoo and then do the others later, right? Okay, we could do that. So, let's start this. So, we, damn, this shit's starting to hurt already. I wish I could, like, spread my skin like how the tattoo artists be doing. But all I gotta do is this. That's all I could do. I can't do shit else. Ain't shit coming out and I'm doing all this. But yeah, I met some cool people there that I still talk to this day. Like, I really fuck with them because they not weird. You feel me? But I wasn't at their house for that long because they started doing some weird shit. Like waking us up mad early to clean up, do all this other stuff. Like, nigga, I'm not nobody's slave. Don't wake me out of my sleep to fucking clean up for y'all. Don't do that. We not at school. Why the fuck is you waking me up this fucking early? Besides that, like, they was on some weird shit. I forgot why we left them. But they was trying to make us, like, take therapy and shit like that. Like, bitch, I don't need therapy. I don't need counseling. I don't need none of that. Just let me heal and grief at my own time. Don't try to make me say anything I don't want to say and don't want to talk about. You feel me? You want to just let me... I mean, you could come over. I don't give a fuck. You come over. We could play Uno. That's the most we're going to do is play some fucking games. Because I'm not about to sit here and keep talking about this. You want me, every time you come over, you want me to talk about my mom passing. Bitch, you think I want to keep talking about that shit? So, yeah. They used to get mad at me because I used to cuss them out all the time. Because I don't got time for it. I really don't. And then you messing up my little fun time. I'm still trying to be a kid. I can't even go outside because you here. Why is it not coloring, bro? What the fuck? But other than that, I need this shit to come out. Like, got it. Ooh, I forgot how bad that one hurts. You know what? I'm gonna wait till I get my numbing cream because I can't. The wrist hurts right there. And that heart is not small. Let's just finish this story. Fuck all this extra shit, bro, because this shit hurts. And then I don't got that much time because I gotta do this before a certain time because I gotta work in the morning. But yeah, let's just put that back up a little bit. So they was just doing weird shit. So me and my sister moved again to Bloomfield. No, New Britain. We moved to New Britain. And that's where I started high school at. I loved it. I ain't even gonna lie, I love New Britain. New Britain High School was the funnest. Their food was way better than Waterbury's. And they had no dress code because it was only a high school there. Bro, their fights was crazy. For it to be like, you know, a place that's full of non-black people, really. Polish. And, you know, there's a lot of Polish people out there. I'm not even gonna lie. It is. And they don't really have a ghetto. Like, you know how Waterbury got Willow, Walnut, Long Hill. Waterbury's just ghetto, period. Literally. But, back to the story. Yeah. We moved out there. We was living in this nice-ass house. Not even gonna lie. Backyard had a pool in it. We had to put a pen code in just to get in our crib. We had marble floors. My room my closet, everything was big. My room wasn't that big, but we just had a nice place. Like, it was mad nice, but the lady was a whore. She's a whore. She was a whore. Then after her, I'm not trying to really get into detail with these stories because it's stories inside these stories. So every time, like next time, I'll just break it down what happened in each crib or I could just tell like what happened to each, you know, and to one, like what happened to these, why I didn't stay in these foster homes for real. Yeah, that shit hurt. That shit gonna be sore. That little piece gonna be sore as fuck. We left her because she wasn't trying to give us freedom. Like, we noticed that shit was going left because when my sister joined up for a talent show, she rushed us home. Like, she came and picked us up and rushed us home. And then when it came down to homecoming, she dropped us off and rushed us home again. Like, she wasn't giving us no freedom. Like, it's not really, I'm not asking for much freedom, but when it comes down to school, yes, I want to make sure I attend to this stuff because I don't know much out there. I was born in fucking Waterbury. So, yes, it was weird that you're not trying to give us freedom, but you want us to stay home and watch your kid. Yeah. But we got moved from her to a respite. A respite is basically a replacement home for kids that nobody really want to take yet. Like, they don't have no actually a home for us to go. So our respite home wasn't like in no group home. It was further out. It was like in Bloomfield. So my nigga, like, it was like horses and cows. You would think that we in the South, the way that it looked in our backyard when we was in that crib. Dead ass. Every morning we had to take a 30-minute ride to go to New Britain High School. We was there for like a good 2-3 months. And then we moved back to Waterbury. We left her. We was about to get actually taken out of her care for one reason, but I ain't gonna tell it yet. And then the next, what was it? We moved in with my grandfather. He took us. I really am grateful for that dude. Like, he's not my blood grandfather, but he is a grandfather because my grandma had a kid with him. You feel me? So I never met my mom's my mom's dad. I never met him. He died when she was a teenager. So yeah, like, I'm grateful for the people that I have in my life that I could call grandfather, grandmother. Like, you know, like, my grandmother is alive. My mom's mom is alive. My dad's parents are gone. So that's the only really grandparent that is actually part of my blood that is still alive. You feel me? So he took us in. I lived with him this is the place where me and my sister actually got splitting up, because I feel like every time we was living together, nothing never went right. Like, when she get in trouble, I got in trouble, even though I wasn't with her. I didn't like that. So that was a time to just split up, because apparently, I understand he only had one kid, and his kid he has a son. That's it. He didn't know how to take care of females. Like, he did good when he was taking care of us. I'm not gonna lie, he did fucking amazing for him to have no daughters. So it was just this breaking point. I'm like, all right, I gotta get out of here. I can't do this shit no more. And then I moved out probably, I'm gonna say like the 10th grade. I moved in with him the freshman year. I had moved out 10th grade. Like, a little bit right after something. Like, soon as 10th grade, no, October 27th, that's when I moved out of his crib. And I moved in with Jamaicans. That was, I'm not gonna lie, this curfew was just really bad. I didn't like the curfew because at like 17, I tried to ask for it to like get pushed back a little bit, not be at a certain timing. And then they didn't agree with it because of their last foster kids. You feel me? But they was amazing. I love when they used to have like, when they used to do like family events and stuff. Like, I'm like, damn, y'all got the best They barely had drama. Barely had drama. I wasn't the only foster care, to be honest with you. They get money. But my peoples, the ones I was living with, they was in the army. So they was making money out the ass. And then they working with the state. So yeah, they was making money for real. And then like they didn't treat me like no foster kid either. They treated me like I was actually one of theirs. Like I blended in like I was one of them. Like it just only difference I ain't look like them because they all kind of looked alike. But me, I had my own look. So yeah, we always went to church every Sunday. They used to be mad the way I used to dress to church because I wore jeans. Because the church we was going to was freezing. And I was anemic. It was freezing in there. It was cold as heck in here. They be like, take off your coat, take off your hoodie. I'm like, it's cold in here. Y'all need to put this heat on. I try not to curse because it's at church. And I don't want to be like the little demon in church. You feel me? Not all that cursing and stuff. But we went out to eat after every church time, and like after church, we'll meet up with their family and we'll go out to eat. We'll go shopping. We go out of town. We'll take New York trips. We went out to Georgia one time. Like, we did family stuff. You feel me? Then when they did like Easter egg hunts and stuff like that, they had cookouts just out of the blue. We even I helped even make a freaking it's like a little porch, but it's like I forgot what it's called, but it's like a porch, and you build it kind of like on the ground, but not so much on the ground. Like it's a little lifted a little bit. I forgot what it's called, but we built one of those. Yes, we built one. Only thing I hated about that is that I was living in a nice house, right? And when it came down to snow, like winter, fall, and spring, is like these seasons, period. This house was full of females. So we had to clean all around that property because they owned it. They owned it. And then some of the parts of the crib, like on the side, it was this part that's pushed like in some branches, like bushes and shit. And it was snakes and beehives. I'm not going back. I don't care if you pay me a meal. I'm not doing that. Because if I get stung or bit, it's over with. It's clips. It's clips. So yeah. Then when I turned 18, I moved out again. I moved in with my sister, my oldest sister, that my mom had. I graduated high school living with her. She lived close to my high school too, because if I missed the bus, I had a choice if I wanted to walk there or not. But it all depends. Like, you feel me? If I chose to walk there, it had to not be bad outside during the winter time. And it could not have been raining. It had to be like dry. I don't want to walk in no rain. I don't want to walk in no snow. You feel me? Like, it gets snow and rain after. I don't care what I do when I'm in school. Because that bus is taking me back home. It's taking me back home. I don't care. But yeah. I did that, whatever. And I was in foster care till I was 21. That's about it. My sister, I give her props for taking me in too, because she had a son. And when I moved in, he was 2 years old. I appreciate her for that. Not even gonna lie, because she didn't have to do that. She really didn't. But she did. She's like, that's my little sister, I'm gonna take her in. Yeah, and I'm like, yeah, you do that for me. You feel me? I had a choice to like live with my dad or live with my sister, and I chose my sister just because I wanted to stay in foster care so foster care could pay for my stuff. That's how I went to cosmetology school. Yes, I did. I went to cosmetology school right after I graduated high school. Went to cosmetology at 18, graduated at 19. Yep. Sure did. I low-key miss going there though. Going to cosmetology school, I used to make some money. But I don't want to do hair like that no more. Like, I do it, but once in a while. Like, it's not really my main thing no more. Like, I'm experiencing. You know what I mean. Shit, I can't talk. Like, I'm getting into wigs, not just braiding, because I used to just braid a lot. Tattooing. I want to get into nails. Not even gonna lie, I want to get into nails. So, gotta buy that stuff so I could get into it, because I'm tired of paying these motherfuckers to do my nails, and my nails don't always look fucking straight. But they be coming out good. I found a new nail tech, and she been slaying my shits for real. But yeah. Like, if you want, like, a part 2 to this, because this is basically done. Because I don't want to go too deep into this, you feel me? But let me know if you want to go into part 2 to hear, like, what was really going on behind the scenes in these cribs. You feel me? Like, comment, subscribe, and yeah, I said that right. Like, comment, subscribe, and let me know what else you want to see next. And any rude comments, just to let you know, I will delete it and block it, because I'm watching 24/7. Don't try no weird shit with me, for real. And tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend to share me and like, comment, you know, do all the good shit, because I'm trying to get YouTube famous. I'm tired of working for these people, for real. Bye-bye.